Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fabulous episode of the Couch Potato Queens. Happy Fry Slay, y'all. Whoever's phone is on, get that turned off. Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the show. Love seeing you. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome back. Oh, it's been a long week without all of y'all. Everyone, such a thrill to be here tonight, as always. First, I will introduce my distant roommates and platonic life partner, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Mendelson. Josh, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, girl. Hey. Ow.
Oh. Hello, V. Next, we have Detroit's premier queen of mean, Miss Alex Meitz. Alex, how are you doing, baby?
Hi, I'm doing great. My Simone hat came in the mail, and my arrogant necklace came in the mail. So I'm sporting my two of my three faves.
She's arrogant.
And oh my goodness, Dolores, we thought you were going to make it tonight.
We were just saying how we were
Yay,
going to make
Dolores.
Thanks for saying hi, Dolores.
Hope you're having a great time with your sister.
Oh.
And V, I want to order a rosé sweatshirt, so send me the link.
It's mybestjudy.com. That's where you can get it.
Okay.
It's not a joke, it's true.
So tonight we started on the top four, and I apologize. Chuck is being a little brat in the background. There is nothing I can do about it at this moment. Hi, Juicy, by the way. Can we say hello to Joseph?
Hi, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. So let's dive into this top four episode, shall we?
Yes.
Lots of opinions,
Let's do it.
I'm sure, y'all. So we kick off the episode with Candy wanting a boat, which honestly is one of the best answers. Hi, Tyler. One of the best answers we've ever gotten, I think, to like, what would you do with the 100,000? I loved it. I was into it.
That was such like an iconic Candy moment.
I think everything that Candy says is iconic. Like, one of my friends sent me, and I sent you guys through, is that like the 16 pictures of Candy, and it's which Candy are you today? I would say I'm like a 5 today.
We'll post it on our Facebook page after the podcast.
We will do that.
Go on over and follow us on Facebook if you guys don't, because we'll post a fun meme there, guys.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
So we get RuPaul entering wearing a cute little flower suit, one of Ru's best suits of the season, one could say. And we learn that they will be completing performing a verse to RuPaul's song Lucky, and choreographed by Jamal Sims. First of all, shout out to Daddy Jamal. We love you, Jamal.
Daddy Jamal. We love you. Give me a call.
We love you so much.
Daddy Jamal.
And the queens, going into this, we're pretty excited, but they start with the legendary Tic Tac lunch. Now, Josh, you seem to think that this was in reference to something other than the Tic Tac lunch of the past 13 seasons.
I mean, that's basically what it is. I think that was a misunderstanding. It's referencing some iconicness that has happened since season 2, season 3
pretty
was
much
the first Tic Tac, and like Detox, like back in All Stars 2, really wanted her Tic Tac lunch. It's like, if you get to that Tic Tac lunch, girl, you know you made it.
It's a big deal. It's not a reference, but it is a benchmark.
And shout out to Ryan Redu, because he begged me to mention it tonight. So Ryan, you're welcome.
We will always mention a Tic Tac lunch.
We love a Tic Tac lunch.
Girl, I need me a Tic Tac lunch, girl. She's trying to get this body together, so give me some Tic Tac lunches.
I completely agree. It is sad not to see Todrick. I wonder if that's because Todrick was busy and like quarantine and all that, or because of the bad press that Todrick has gotten. I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure.
There's also been rumors on Reddit that Todrick is a big part of an international season that was filming simultaneously.
Ooh.
And have you seen all of the like tweets and the posts from the queens on the international season? They're all saying like, "Oh, sorry, I'm back. I was just taking a nap."
Girl, what are you, Rip Van Winkle?
No, but like all of the queens made very similar, like, "Oh, I was just taking a nap" posts, and like they weren't even trying to hide it. It was really funny.
I love it.
Yeah, this is, for anyone who's curious, that's what happened.
Yeah, Todrick, there was a big expose about Todrick spending money on Instagram models and not paying his people.
Yeah.
What it is. So the interviews, though, the Tic Tac lunch, we talk about this in our group as a surprisingly important part of the finale. Even though they aren't technically graded on it, you can see by how these interviews go how you think these people will rank, how they will place. They're really trying to discern like who is the icon going to be for the season, who has the story.
Who has the story? Because RuPaul famously wants two things, and that's to laugh and to have a compelling story.
Trauma.
Someone that the fans can relate to or see themselves in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said tonight, make me laugh and tell me your trauma.
And I agree with that to an extent. I think that's more. I feel like lately, the last couple seasons, it hasn't been as much that. I think like last season, the best one was Crystal. We all thought Crystal was good one, and Jada won. So I don't know if it's as important in recent seasons, but in the past, in a lot of seasons, it has been.
I mean, if you do remember though, Jada nailed her Tic Tac lunch. Jada opened up
her lip sync, honey, with the
nail. Oh yeah, I mean, more importantly, Jada though did open up a lot about her family and a lot about like her past and stuff. And she had I think RuPaul cried during Jada's Tic Tac lunch, which is a huge thing. Mm-hmm. So anytime you get RuPaul belly laughing or crying, that's good.
Mm-hmm. How do you guys think it went? Yeah,
I would like to start with Dolores's question. Actually, who do you think gave Ru the biggest laugh? I think it was, and I think we go one by one. I think it was Gottmik. Ru laughed through that entire interview. Ru, like for me, Gottmik, that was the beginning of Gottmik's winner edit tonight. I think Gottmik very much is getting a winner edit and slayed the interview.
Absolutely. I agree.
I 100% agree with you. I think Gottmik was the best by far tonight with everything overall. I think with this, she really, really got to Ru. Ru was cracking up. It was great. It was a great thing to watch. I love Gottmik. I have this entire season. Started off as Simone as my favorite, and it kind of became Gottmik through like halfway through. So Gottmik did great tonight.
And I think we could actually give our small, medium, and large fry to each portion of this evening, because we've got the interviews, we've got the challenge itself, and then we have the runway and the final lip sync. And I think that like performing in each of those areas is important. You can have some big winners.
These episodes.
Or we don't have to do it for the interviews, but we'll do it for the challenge.
Certainly. Oh no, I love it. I love the fry ranking.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Gottmik is a large fry for me for the interview.
Yeah.
I say supersize.
Yeah, I think supersize.
Yeah, I think supersize because Rose, Mick had the best interview of the night for sure. Yeah.
Hi, Paul. We'll say hi to Paul. And yes, Paul, Dolores was on today, and we are grateful for her.
We were so excited.
Love her. Paul loves her too. Large fry for V for Gottmik.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it was so impressive. Next, though, we get to Candy Muse, who I thought delivered really well in her interview. She made Ru laugh. She was engaging, but I think also importantly, which we got in Gottmik as well, Candy gave her backstory. You know, Candy has been vulnerable for most of the season, and I thought we really saw it in the interview. The interview was a large fry for me.
I would say medium plus. Okay. Candy was great. I love Candy. Candy's grown on me so much this season and really made herself vulnerable in a way that I respect. And I really like her, but it wasn't the best one to me. I thought Gottmik was the best. So I say medium plus.
We're in agreement. Not a super size for me either, but yeah, I thought she did well. Alex, how did you feel about Candy?
I thought Candy nailed this interview for Candy. Like, as much as Candy can nail an interview, I really think she did the best that she can, because she made RuPaul laugh, which is awesome. And she got to have like a playful moment with the judges of being like, oh, well, what did you think of my dress? And it was just funny to see her be personable with the judges and not be so like starstruck by them, which I think they always enjoy. Yeah. So I give her a large fry, not a super size, not anything crazy, but like I think she did great.
Yeah, and I think she really showed her growth.
I'll say that. I agree with that.
Yeah. Next we have Rosé, and this to me was the beginning of a controversial approach, because you see that when you get to top 4, most of the queens sort of have an idea of the brand that they want to represent. They have their message and like that's like their winner's message. That's what they are trying to put out there. And Rosé, what I got from her interview was not a winner's edit. But like this, like that she was not feeling inspired in theater. I thought it was funny that she, like the reference to weaponizing her theater degree, or she didn't say it, but if you caught the Twitter drama of Rosé and Denali weaponizing their theater degrees, Rosé certainly did, but it felt very much like sort of like a get through it interview. Ru laughed twice. It was a medium for me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't the Rosé that we have come to enjoy. I wanted her to be edgier, and it was back in interview mode. Josh, I know you're going to have a different opinion. How did you feel?
I mean, just ask the fans. Like, the fans all over social media, everywhere, are saying they think Rosie's going to win. So, like, I disagree. I think Rosie did a great job tonight. I really like Rosé's, I guess, journey in the show. Rosé started off, I've always liked Rosé, but I will admit Rosé started off being a perfectionist and kind of like how Jan was starting off. And I think halfway it hit her, and she really showed herself her vulnerable side. I think she did great tonight.
How so?
She was open about how she's doing. Like, I mean, let's ask. I don't know. Sam, I know you and Alex. Wait. I know that you guys like always have that stank for Rosé, and
we don't, and that is no, Megan. No, Megan.
Ask me a question.
You are speaking falsehoods on the pod, y'all. Weigh in on this.
Back me up, please. V, back me up in the audience.
Someone come in on this, because Alex and I have made it very clear. We do not have a stank for Rosé. We are just holding her to the same standard as the rest of the queens. That is our honest opinion. And you saying we have some stank is actually childish and ignorant.
I was
childish and ignorant at this point.
Ignorant.
Okay, Alex.
Y'all. Okay. What I will say about this is that with everyone else's interview, I could tell you a moment that they overcame in their life, but with Rosé, I could not tell you a struggle that Rosé has had ever. And that's something for me. I want to know that this person has gone through something in their life that has led them to this moment on Drag Race of being a winner. And I'm like, I want that from Rosé, and we almost were seeing it in these past episodes where Rosé has shown a ton of growth, which we've loved. I loved Rosé on the Rusical. Rosé's commercial was funny. Rosé doing the fucking makeup arms challenge the mini challenge was funny. But I could not tell you a single moment in Rosé's life that has more substance than I wanted to change from theater to drag. And my parents were supportive of it. And that's awesome, and I'm happy for her. But I would like to know more about her actual life, because as someone who's winning Drag Race, we want to know that you are a relatable person to other queer people who are having that struggle.
And can I I'm not going to be rude. Okay. I just want to say, do I think Rosé is going to win? No, I don't think Rosé is going to win this season. Rosé could, and I'd be happy. You both would not be happy if Rosé won. I truly believe so. If Rosé won, neither of you guys would be like, eh. I don't think Rosé is going to win. Who I do think is going to win is a different person. There's a different person in that 4 that I think truly deserves to win of these 4. It's kind of obvious who it is, but no, I don't want Rosé to win. I just disagree. I do think Rosé has shown some more vulnerable sides, and I'm really bad at giving specifics. Y'all know me. Sam, you live with me. You know I don't ever remember specifics. True. You can't ask me to give specifics when you know I can never back myself up anyway. So don't take advantage, girl. But you guys,
I'm stupid doesn't mean you have to call me out on it.
Okay, exactly. But I do think that Rosé has shown vulnerability, and if Rosé won, I'd be happy. I truly would.
Honestly, I would, because she's very talented, and so I'd be like, "You better work, bitch, because you're talented. Work." I wish that we would have seen the vulnerability that we've seen her growing to in this final episode, because this was her moment to really show her growth. And I think she kind of receded back to where she felt more comfortable being like perfect, here I am doing everything great person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why.
Moving on from the interview. Next we get Simone. We hear her story of the House of Avalon, learning about queer culture as someone who was not very sure of it in Arkansas, moved to LA as a house, which is wild and very fun. But Simone also for me tonight was getting the winner edit. She was answering the questions correctly about Tiffany. I agree, Tiffany. I think Rosé is deserving, but I think that there are others this season who are more deserving.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to laugh at V talking about Josh being a June Gemini realness.
Gemini's work, okay? I own that I'm a Gemini and I act just like it, and love me or hate
me. And that's great. So
I'm sure you love it, Sam.
Simone also got to talk about her inner saboteur, overcoming adversity, which is the edit we want to see at a Tic Tac lunch.
Yeah.
I thought Simone nailed the interview. She got some good laughs out of Rue. Large fry for me for Simone.
Oh, for sure. I agree. I think, well, I'm going to say large minus. Large minus on me. I think that there was, we went over Got Mix. I think Got Mix was the best one. Like, Simone did a really good job. I love the story about her house as well. I love Simone. I've been a huge fan since the beginning, but I do think she let some steam out halfway through. And I don't think that she was kind of like playing the same game as Gigi. She started off being that clear front runner, like everything she wore was perfect. And I think like towards like 2/3 of the way through, she started losing some steam. So to me, I don't see winner with Simone anymore. I do see if she won, I'd be so happy. I'd be crying with Alex, because I was joking with Alex that Alex cried at the Mahogany Davin. What is it?
The Vivian Panay
versus
and Honey Mahogany.
Honey Mahogany.
I cry all the time, y'all.
I did it again.
I do want to say, Dolores, I am your Leo sister. My birthday is August 19th. Tell me your birthday in the comments, because maybe we have similar birthdays.
But yeah, I do think Simone was great, though. It was really good.
Alex, how'd you feel?
Yeah, I thought Simone did awesome. It was super cool to hear about House of Avalon, and RuPaul likes to know about all the drag houses that are involved in the show. So Ru was super interested in that, and Large Fry was fierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next, we get into the Jamal rehearsal. They didn't give us much here. You know, they really didn't give us much. But the challenge, we watched it twice.
It was amazing.
That was one of the best top 4 challenge, like music video, whatever they've ever done.
It was so good.
So good.
I will watch that again. Like
they all did well.
Yeah.
All of them. Like, I don't think we need to even rank it. I think all of them are large fries. All 4.
I think they're all large fries, but I think we can certainly. I'm trying to adjust my lighting. I'm so sorry. It's just not.
Wow, how unprofessional.
It's not working for me tonight. I'm sorry. I mean, they all did great. I think we can certainly.
Oh no, I do agree with Tiffany though. The comment I made while Sam and I were on the couch was the Tina Belcher of drag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was so funny. I thought Gottmik slayed it though. Gottmik opened strong, absolutely could win. We actually, so I felt, and when you talk about overall performance, I thought Gottmik and Candy did very well. I thought Rosé and Simone just did well. Do not roll your eyes at me, Miss Thing.
I am, because that's ridiculous.
Was not together.
That's a ridiculous opinion.
Her moves were perfect. I thought her moves were very precise, but my eyes were drawn elsewhere. I was not engaged, and we got another verse. So let's talk about their verses. Gottmik killed it. Fun. Candy from the hood to Hollywood. I mean, it's on Twitter.
Gottmik was incredible. Gottmik did a great job. Like,
they did great.
The best one in my opinion was Gottmik. Slayed it, in my opinion.
Rosé, I felt Rosé's verse was bottom half, which is, again, I'm prefacing this by saying they all did well. They all did well.
Like, this was better than like pretty much every other season's top 4 songs.
Yes, I completely agree. I thought that Rosé was not. I thought she was at 90%. I did not think she was at 100. I did not think she was at
90% is
110.
really good, and 90% is good though. That's an A.
I said it was good. I did not say she was bad. I'm saying though, Gottmik is pushing 100%.
I
You
agree.
know?
I agree. Gottmik was the best one.
I thought Candy's Whisper was hilarious. It's very, I'm gonna show you what I can do. It was Roxy Andrews.
But like that was bad. I mean, like Roxy Andrews was so bad it was good though. Are you saying that Candy was so bad she was good?
Candy's wasn't bad. No. Candy's, it reminded me of that, but it wasn't bad like that. It was funny. It was witty. I thought Rosé could have pushed harder. And again, her verse was about being accepted, Scottish, white. She literally said she was white and the American dream in her verse. Like,
it was just kind of a weird choice to make. That was why it was like awkward to me, because it's again being like, I'm gonna go for my Tic Tac lunch where I'm like, yeah, my whole family loves me, to then being like, here's my verse about how my whole family loves me. And I'm like, that's awesome and I'm so happy for you. But is this really the message that you're like really like dying on the hill with, girl? I don't know.
It
Okay.
just, her verse wasn't for me. Okay, so you think she killed it. So
she sounded great. She looked great, and she was getting all the fucking moves.
Yep.
So go on.
I agree with all 3 of those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have so give us your thoughts, Josh. Give us your thoughts on Rosé's performance.
I mean, like, okay, I think Rosé was one of the best ones. I think that Gottmik was the best. I think Rosé's was incredible as well. Then I think it was Simone. I think Candy's was the weakest. Yes. I thought Candy's was the weakest. I think if there was a 4th place, if they were eliminating someone tonight, which they didn't, spoiler alert, but if they would have eliminated Candy tonight. Candy's was hands down the weakest. I'm sorry, that's my opinion.
I disagree.
We thought that Candy would have won tonight.
We thought Candy was one of the best tonight.
Shock of the century.
But so then, so let's talk about Simone's though, because Simone, I thought did not knock it out of the park. I thought Simone would have gone harder. I think she's very engaging as a performer, but to me, it did her performance in the in this maxi challenge in the music video did not wow me, and like I wanted to be wowed.
Yeah,
Gottmik wowed me. You know,
yeah.
We watched Gottmik and we didn't need to rewatch Gottmik because we knew Gottmik slayed it.
Mm-hmm.
Simone's was sort of like she did a good job. It was a great challenge, but
I agree. Maybe Simone was the weakest. I apologize. Simone, I think, was 4, Candy 3. Is how I'd say. I'd rank it basically Gottmik, then Rosé, then Candy, then Simone.
Yeah, so we really just have Rosé and Candy swapped in our lineups.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't think Candy was the best tonight, Dolores.
I kind of did.
Yeah, Alex was saying that Candy was the best tonight.
She did very well. Oh, Tiffany agrees with Josh's assessment. I think we're all sort of thinking a similar thing about how things went down tonight. I don't think anyone's has any wild ideas.
Chaos in the comments.
Whatever, Tiffany.
I will say with Simone's performance is I think she looked fierce and she was hitting people, but Simone gets so uncomfortable with singing because she doesn't have the pipes, you know what I mean? And so when she gets into challenges where she has to sing, she really like gets nervous and shy. And she had a lot of like dead air in her lyrics where she was doing like hmms or like, you know, drawing out words. And when you do that, it's when you don't want to be singing. And so I think that was really her downfall because the words that she did say were good. Like her lyrics were fine. I just wish there were more of them.
From the House of Hall.
Chicago's Mac you down.
Yeah. Okay. So Tiffany's changing it up on us. Interesting.
I mean, that's what I originally said that for. So
I think we are pretty universally agreeing though. Gottmik slayed it tonight.
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah.
then we get to the runway. Oh my God, the runway tonight was. There were some great looks. There were.
We all know the best one though. Like, come on.
Do we? I mean, it was, to me, there were two that were really great tonight.
Gottmik was amazing.
Yes, Gottmik comes out in her Dalmatian look.
Yeah.
I mean, we were so gagged. I thought her makeup was a mask at first. I thought it was fabric. And it was the seamless transition into the hairpiece. It was immaculately executed, super size.
Yeah, that's a super size for sure. Like, way to hold out that garment, that look for the end, because it was stunning.
It was good. It was
super size.
One of the best looks, I think, of this season.
Gagatronic.
It was amazing. Super size, double super size.
Yep.
Yeah, super size across the board.
Yeah.
Super size across the board. Best look of the season, one of the most iconic looks ever. Gottmik shirt tonight. Yes, V, proud daddy. Zachary, Gottmik was hands down the best look of the season. I don't know if it was the best look of the season.
I said it was one of the best.
Simone's Trains runway.
I agree.
Yeah, it's up there though. It is definitely up there.
Definitely up there.
Next we get Candy Muse in her mesh drag of sort of 70s, but also a little bit drag of the future vibes, 70s influence. The judges ate it up. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was whimsical. It was a large fry for me.
I was a large fry.
What was that?
Medium.
Oh, you didn't like it? What didn't you like about it?
I thought it was the most basic of the outfits. It was very like week one to me. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't a fan of it. I thought the other outfits were better. All of the other outfits were better. I think it was the weakest of the four. I'd say medium.
Okay. I hear your opinion.
What I can say about this is that when you hear like Final Four Eleganza, you're like, okay, it's going to be a gown. So part of me was like, man, I wish we would have seen Candy like in a fucking gown. But then I'm glad that she didn't, because that's not her brand. Like, Candy is not ever going to be out there like in a fucking pageant gown, you know?
I could see it though.
But that's not what she wants.
It's not really her thing though, yeah.
Her, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that she stuck to her guns and did her thing, and she looked fierce. Like, do I think it was as good as Gottmik's outfit? No. But it was fierce. It was a large fry. It's a good outfit.
Oh, Zachary, that is an interesting Easter egg or spoiler. I don't even know what to call that. I'm not going to go hard because the dress she used for the trains was supposed to be the finale dress. That's very interesting. And I think that would have made a beautiful finale dress. And she would have gotten the makeup right. But yeah, Dolores, I agree. We have seen Candy wear better. But I did not think it was bad. V, I'm right there with you. Candy was cute today. Large minus. I see a large minus. I'm fine with that. So next we move.
Oh yeah, V, that wig though, fierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was good. I like the wig. The outfit was meh to me.
V, I will say the reveal during the lip sync. We'll get there, but I think it was to Candy's advantage that she had the reveal during the lip sync.
What happened with that dress is that she cut it up to make it into a train. For the trains runway.
So it was not originally exposed undergarment.
Yeah.
So next we get Rosé, and I can already tell this is going to be a controversial look tonight. Folks at home, I did not like this look. I thought it made Rosé... Okay, and here is why I did not like it. I thought that Rosé's makeup was wrong for the look. It was too dark. The color, it was not there. I thought that the dress made Rosé look thicker than she is, which has been a running issue for Rosé. And the hair was too heavy. The hair needed to be bigger. She needed to proportionize a little bit more at the top and a little bit more at the bottom to make her middle look thinner. It looked heavy when she was lip syncing. The whole look was heavy. It didn't work for me. For that reason, it was a medium. She didn't look bad, but I didn't think she looked great.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Okay, what's your opinion?
I think it was good. It wasn't one of the best ones. I'd rank it as second or third. It was good, not the best. So
I
would
would
say
like
a.
I would like to
Let
read
me
V.
talk. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, V agrees with me though.
Okay, so I would rank it like probably like I would rank it like a medium plus or like a large minus. I don't think it was the best, but I don't think it was the worst. I thought Candy's was the weakest.
Justice for Sam.
Okay, everyone
tonight.
agree with Sam tonight.
Oh,
Jesus
This
Christ.
look was not the tea. I'm
look
like,
at Dolores. Get Dolores is coming. Dolores, let's go to Dolores. What was Rose wearing on her head, Little Mermaid?
You guys are just so like anti-Rose Club. I almost like want to say she was better than she was just to be like, I'm over that.
like I fully wanted to like this look, and I did not. It was not the tea. She set herself up to be wearing a very beautiful garment if the proportions were correct, and if she was wearing a wig, that the portions were correct.
I do agree, Ariel. I do agree, Little Mermaid. That was funny. I totally see that. But like it wasn't the worst. Like it was cool. Also, I was watching the movie, random like thing. There's this movie called So I Married an Axe Murderer, which is one of Mike Meier's like first movies from the 90s. And he plays like the Scottish dad in it. So I have like this Scottish thing in my head right now. Like they buy haggis in it. I'm totally going ADHD right now. But like Scottish is in my head, so I was like, "Oh, Scottish."
That's great, Josh. I love that. I would like to point out that Alex and I talked about this earlier. Rosé has worn more tartan than both Lawrence Chaney and Ellie Diamond combined.
The two people who live in Scotland.
The two people who are from Scotland. She has worn more tartan than both of them wore in an entire season of Drag Race
dressed
UK.
up as haggis or something. Everybody wants to dress up as haggis. That's gonna be the new thing.
I wonder if Rosé was watching UK2 and saw Lawrence Chaney come out in that dress and was like, damn it.
God damn it. But Tiffany, I agree with you too. I love the idea of a dress in tartan. It is just it is a heavy fabric. It's not like a light flowy fabric. And so to have a dress like that, you have to style it correctly.
Yeah, because I'm very familiar with kilts, girl. I work at the Renaissance Festival, so I'm like all about these kilts. But if you're gonna make a whole outfit out of them, you can't be stacking the fabric like that. It's just going to make it real thick.
All I'm going to say is that in 2 weeks, Rosé surprisingly wins this game. I am going to laugh so hard at that episode and just see what y'all have to say.
I'll be happy if she wins. If she wins, it'll be because she turns it out in the finale, and I'll be like, go off.
We'll see. Not expecting it, but if it happens, you can feel
I wear the princess hat.
If we get a Sasha Velour rose petals moment, I'll be
good
like,
for her. Work, girl. But she did not serve it tonight. Let's get to Simone though, because Simone turned the corner and I gasped aloud.
Yeah.
Simone's look was the supersize. I know it wasn't off the wall like got mixed, but it was beautiful. It was cleanly executed. It was elegant. She looked incredible. Josh, take it away.
I agree. I think Simone looked incredible tonight. I think it was great. I loved the what do you describe them as? Like the long
the sleeves?
Yeah, incredible. That was my favorite. It was one of my favorites. I think it was a large plus, supersized minus for me. I still think Got Mix was the best, but Simone was right up there too.
They were neck and neck for me tonight. I think it just comes that both of them were perfection. That comes down to personal taste.
Oh, for sure. It was great.
Yeah. Yep. Need to sleeve the room.
Sleeve. Yeah, no, that was
leave the room.
We gasped. The wig was right. Her skin was right. She always looks amazing.
And continuing to tell this story of like beautiful, empowered Black woman and like wearing the cornrows for that purpose. I was like, Simone, baby.
With the fucking like jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
That is the strategy you take into the top 4. You know, you are vulnerable. You talk about your family. And we'll get into the Untucked because but that is it for the looks tonight. And then we get an iconic one at a time 4-way lip sync, which I thought was nice. The editing was a little wacky, but it was kind of nice that we don't have to watch the chaos that is a 4-way lip sync. I say we go one by one. Let's rank them.
Did we skip the baby pictures?
I mean,
we don't need to talk Simone because we're just gonna fight about Rosé talking about how she's so privileged and so blessed and so.
We don't even need to go there, Alex.
Okay,
you don't
all of them talked about their trauma. All of them talked about their trauma, and Rosé was like, "You are devastatingly talented.
You are blessed. Your family loves you."
Next, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, so we get to the lip sync. Biggest question of the lip sync is, why was Simone holding a towel? If anyone at home knows why Simone was holding a towel, please let us know.
And she was like using it too. She was like
using
holding the towel like as a prop.
I have no idea.
Did you have a similar question about that, Josh?
I had no idea what was going on with that, but maybe I don't know. I have no idea
that much. I hope we get the tea on that at some point. We'll have to check Twitter later.
Okay.
If anyone at home sees anything on Twitter, let us know. But we'll start with Gottmik.
Do you know anything about that? You usually know the tea of what's going on.
Zachary, help us out.
I feel like Zachary knows it. And Zachary, thank you for updating me all week on things. Like Zachary has been sending me like all these things. He sent me something about All-Stars today. Love it.
We love Zachary. We're gonna have to give you an official credit as a we're gonna have to give you official credit as a researcher.
Oh, he is our official CPQ researcher, and I love every second of it.
Why was it 4 solo lip syncs? I didn't think it was stupid. I thought it's chaotic to see 4 lip syncs at once.
Yeah, and they can't really do like actual moves or their own thing,
Well, and here's where I thought, Joseph, is it a Whitney Houston joke? Is there a Whitney Houston joke with a towel involved?
Maybe she got like really sweaty because she was, there was a time period where Whitney was really high in narcotics.
I don't know.
So she'd be sweating. There was the Mad TV impersonation. She was always really sweaty. She's like, Bobby Brown, I need a Fresca soda.
Didn't Monet Exchange do that?
Yes, someone did it on Mad TV before, way before, a long time.
So Joseph is
yes, Deborah Wilson.
Deborah Wilson did a parody of Whitney Houston with a rag.
Okay. She was like, Bobby Brown, I need a Fresca soda just right now. I think that's
okay,
weird.
Simone. Well, that was lost on us.
So Gottmik though. Let's start with Gottmik. Gottmik, I thought, did okay. These queens were all wearing their gowns, and it was not. I mean, it was fine. It was tough for a lot of them. Tiffany, side note, we can bring that up really quick. We addressed it a little bit earlier. It seems we are getting an international all-stars season. Everything is pointing to yes. The queens are disappearing for chunks of time. They've got their whole thing where they said they took a nap. I think we got confirmations from Baga, Blue Hydrangea,
Jimbo,
Cheryl Hole, Lemon.
Wait, is it the entire what's their group name? The Frock Destroyers?
The Frock Destroyers. I don't think DDC is coming back. She might be.
No, she's not. She was confirmed not coming back.
Davina DeCampo.
No, 2/3 of the Frock.
I'm honestly really excited for Pangina Heels, host of Drag Race Thailand.
Confirmed as not judging and competing.
Yep.
And then we have Monet Exchange is gonna. No, it's not Monet.
Monet said something about it.
Is it Jujubee and Manila?
It's for sure Manila and for sure Monique Hart are going to be there, and then probably Jujubee will be there.
I love Monique Hart. Love Monique.
Jujubee, 4th time's the charm, baby. You almost need Jujubee to be on any franchise. Zachary. Jujubee's confirmed.
Someone's got to get 3rd place. Oh God.
Every season, like if you need a good 3rd place, just throw in Jujubee. Oh my god, I would love to because they're not gonna let a US girl win.
No.
No, it's gonna be JGB who gets third. That's what's gonna happen.
I am honestly here for a Cheryl Hole win. I think Jimbo will do really well. I love Cheryl Hole, and I guarantee that Cheryl Hole is going to get her Alyssa Edwards moment on International All Stars. She was on Cameo during filming. Zachary, you are so full of fun facts. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Zachary.
Now, y'all, we should take a break from International All Stars. Let's get into these lip syncs. Josh, how did you feel about Gottmik tonight?
Gottmik was great. Gottmik was really good. I don't think Gottmik was the best though, but Gottmik was really good.
You thought Gottmik gave a good lip sync? Okay.
I'd rank Gottmik at 2.
Okay. Alex, how did you feel about Gottmik's lip sync tonight?
I thought it was fine. Like, it was not, I can't remember anything Gottmik really did that I was like, you better work, but it was a lip sync.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lip sync. I'll rephrase it. It was a lip sync in a gown.
It was a lip sync in a gown. And I thought Gottmik gave a decent lip sync in a gown, but it was a lip sync in a gown.
Face work.
So we'll go in order. We've got Candy Muse with the reveal. Candy, here's the thing. And what I thought was intelligent about Candy's outfit is that Candy was able to serve that lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to turn it out in a way that none of the queens in the gowns were able to. And I thought she arguably Candy had the best lip sync. I think she did. Josh, do you agree?
I do. I think Candy Muse had the best lip sync tonight. So it's not just about that. I definitely would pick Candy as number 1 for lip sync. She turned it out. She gave me stereotypical Detroit queen with the bodysuit, but it was good and she rose it up. I've seen that performance a million times, but I still love it.
It gets the people going. Great. It's provocative.
It gets people going. I want to see her being like this.
Yeah. I will. Oh.
But yeah.
I will say though, I disagree that this was a reveal. I wouldn't say that this was meant to be like a look at me, take off my she wasn't revealing anything. This was more in vein of Olivia Lux stepping out of her gown and being like, now I'm in my dance costume. It wasn't meant to be like a gag. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't meant to be like, oh, fierce. Now Candy's in the bodysuit. It was like, now Candy can move in the outfit.
Now Candy can move her legs.
I think that was more the moment because she wasn't trying to like make a moment out of the reveal.
But like she made enough of a moment out of the reveal.
Yeah.
She made enough where it's not just like, oh, I'm Joey J stepping out of my skirt.
Speaking of Joey J, did y'all get the Joey J shout out at the beginning?
Of course we did. I'm a gay ass bitch. I'm Joey J.
Joey J is so gonna come back for an All Stars. It's not even a question to me. Like Joey J's literally has been in every single episode mentioned at like at least one point.
V doesn't think it fit the song. I disagree. I thought Candy killed it.
Yeah. She wasn't like shablamming and kicking all over the place the whole time.
No, not the whole time. Just
it was really just in the climactic part.
Next we get to Rosé. Okay, all tea, no shade. I thought Rosé did the worst in the lip sync.
I'd say third.
Who would you say?
I'd say
fourth?
Third. Simone.
You think Simone did the worst in the lip sync?
No, wait, no. Wait. Sorry.
The final lip sync.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think Simone did actually the best, but we'll get there. But no, I think that Rosé did the worst. Yeah, I think so.
Simone needed to lose the towel, Dolores says. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm like in shock right now. I don't actually know what to say. Because Josh agreed with me on Rosé. He agrees with me as well. Oh my god, what stars are aligning? Aries season, baby. What is happening? Like,
I'm just saying I tell it how it is, people.
I'm gobsmacked. Zachary, I will agree. I've never heard this song a day in my life either, and I also think I know just about every gay bop that exists.
Yeah. This is a deep cut.
You could tell, Rosé, you could tell she's not used to lip syncing.
She sings live.
She sings live. That's an interesting take.
With some Stephanie's Child.
Where her facial expressions are not as important when you're singing. And I think that's where we get the disconnect, is that Rosé lip syncs like a singer, and not like a lip sync artist.
That's very true.
Because do you know what she does? Okay, I can actually do this now. So what Rosé does is she lifts her eyebrows, because when you lift your eyebrows, it actually helps lift up the rest of your facial muscles, which allows for more resonant space. So basically, if you keep your eyes like that, if you keep your face like that, you sing better. It allows for a better sound to come out. So I think that is what Rosé is doing. She's unwittingly falling into that. But yes, Rosé is very lucky she hasn't had to lip sync all season. Also, props to her for never having to lip sync.
Yeah.
But
worried for her though for the lip sync for the crown, but she's smart, so I think that she'll come up with some, tomfoolery. And
I'm actually very excited to see what Rosé brings. Very excited. Oh, thank you,
Samuel. Get very excited to see you today.
I'm very excited to see you, Dolores. I'm always excited. I have been hot tonight, though. I have been heated. I have been all up in it.
Yes,
I've been
you
energized.
Girl.
You know what? It's the sunshine. I'm getting that vitamin D again.
Lord, here we go.
It's Aries season. I am aflame. It's a great time of year for me.
It's almost over. Bring on the Taurus.
Oh, well, honey, horny in Aries season, horny in Taurus season, horns all around. So finally then we get Simone, who, Josh, I want to start with you because Simone was your top for this final lip sync.
Josh loves the towel.
Yeah, there was a towel is kind of weird, but like the actual lip syncing and the emotion in it, I thought it was really good. I thought she was giving Whitney.
Zachary, we've actually talked about this, and one night for fun, when we were just hanging out at the house, we sat down and we made separate lists of ranking all the seasons, and we compared them and made an average.
We should do that on an off week before All Stars premieres. So I think we're gonna have off weeks, so we should go on and do that.
We will absolutely, folks. We will continue after the finale. We will bring you fun. And if
we're gonna cover All Stars too. So.
Yep. But if anyone else has any recommendations for rankings that you would like to see, please let us know.
And we also want to, when we do these, we'll also be asking you guys to send us your rankings as well, because we'd love to hear from you.
We will let you know what the rankings are going to be in advance, so you can submit your numbers.
And we'll put you all on the average.
But let's talk about Simone here. Or a bath mat. Oh, that goes back years to when V lived with us, with me and Josh. So,
are we really going there right now, V?
You don't even know you don't even ever remember what the story is.
I know the story.
So it's from Pizzagate.
Did I do something with a bath mat too?
Yes.
Let's not talk about this on the podcast. Not podcast appropriate.
So Simone's final lip sync. You don't even. I just want to divert for a moment, Josh. Here's the thing: you're thinking. I'm fairly certain what you think we are thinking is not what it actually is.
Just tell me after. Just call me after.
What's after?
By the way, just behind the scenes info, everybody. Me, Sam, and Alex usually are all filming in the same house. We all do it. It's a mystery how we do it. But tonight we're not.
No, tonight Josh is voted off the island.
Josh is on sequester.
He's cat sitting. He's bulking up on puss before the finale. So he also knows what you think it is, but it's not that.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
If you'd like to hear the story, you can follow us on Patreon for an exclusive.
You can follow our OnlyFans.
I'm not kidding.
So, y'all, let's talk about Simone's lip sync. Controversial opinions. Josh, you loved it. Why did you love Simone's lip sync?
I thought she was giving some Whitney and giving some emotion, and I loved it. That's why I liked it. I think Simone was giving the most emotion and the most liveliness during that performance, in my opinion.
Interesting. Okay.
She was the least dead in the face.
Alex, how did you feel about it?
I mean, she was serving face, but I was just like, girl, what is this towel?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what is this white towel?
The towel really took away for me, because if she's making a Whitney reference, we didn't get it. I just thought she was sweating and she was holding a towel. And I'm like, just sweat.
Mhm.
Like it was like we were so confused by it, and it really took away from it, and it was just a weird choice. So
I felt like, okay, so now that I hear about the Mad TV reference, I get it, and I think it would have been very funny. I don't think she played it up enough. You know, like she had to go bigger. There had to be more coming along with the towel than what we got, because what we got seemed very strange to me. So I don't know. It was like a medium plus for me of a lip sync. Josh, how would you rank Simone? Simone's you liked.
I'd say large.
You liked it, large fry for you.
Yeah,
Alex, how'd you feel about?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
me
beat Denali doing 100% pure
Well,
love.
no, we're not comparing them right now.
No.
Alex, how did you feel?
I mean, I thought it was medium. It was fine. Yeah,
It was fine. The towel.
it's a serving face, but I'm like, girl, the towel of it all.
The towel of it all. Zachary agrees with us, and you hate candy. Zachary hates candy.
I like that we have not met a lot of you guys in the comments, but I feel like I know a lot of you really well just because we know your Drag Race preferences.
Look at us becoming such good friends now.
Look at that.
I love it. Y'all, so it is our final superlatives of the season before the finale. V, you do not hate candy. You don't get to be special. You like candy.
V goes to Snapchat.
You have been coming around on candy for weeks, and we're gonna kiki in person sometime soon, and you're gonna be like, okay, girl, I secretly love candy.
Yeah, okay.
No, we're gonna fight about it. You don't hate candy. You love candy. I will gaslight you into liking candy.
Sam Meier, gaslighting your friends for ages.
That's something that Sam likes to do very well.
What, gaslight people into liking my drag opinions?
Mm-hmm.
It's because mine are correct. So, y'all, we get our final superlatives for the season. Best in show for the final episode. I'd like to start with Alex. Who was your best in show tonight?
My best in show tonight, man, it was fucking Candy. I was entertained the whole time. Like it's probably y'all don't agree, and that's fine. Y'all in the comments can be like, Alex, you're a fucking bitch and just love Candy, but I don't care. I don't fucking care. She's not gonna win Drag Race, so let me have my moment.
Okay.
She's alone in the VIP.
Yeah,
Alex,
I'm alone in the VIP thinking
waking up in the morning thinking about so many things.
Alex, you are alone in the VIP tonight.
Okay,
I will gladly
you know
be
what?
there.
You know what, though? I will give Candy Muse some respect and love because, as we know, I do have my Bravo podcast. Everyone watch Bravo Bunch. But in Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melania, one of Teresa's daughters, did this little thing when she was a little kid with this little poem, and freaking Candy quoted it in her tweet. So I'm all for Candy. So
best was Rosé for all over lip sync and performance. Mixed final lip sync. V, you're delusional. If you are as delusional as Candy Muse, if you think that Rosé served a good lip sync at the end of this episode, and her challenge lip sync was not the best. Josh, who was your best in show for the night?
Mick, no question. Got Mick had a great night tonight. Got Mick is the clear front runner winner in my mind.
And Josh, I agree with you completely. I think Got Mick slayed it tonight. I thought Got Mick absolutely killed it. It was fun to watch. So next we have our dark horse of the episode. All y'all saying Rosé. Rosé did not kill this episode. Y'all were in the comments agreeing with me so much about Rosé not doing it.
Rosé was the best.
I told you, people like Rosé a lot. People like Rosé. People think Rosé is gonna win this game. I'm telling you.
Oh, y'all, Dolores V and Zachary, y'all are quite the team for Rosé. Whatever to you, V. I'll see you Sunday.
Anybody who doesn't know, V is a close friend of the pod, so that's why we're bullying.
Look at this. V, in the words of RuPaul.
that would be my dark horse of the evening. Would be our chat tonight.
Coming out. We're having a great time. You keep going, Josh. Sorry.
No, actual dark horse. I just want to piss Alex off, so I'm gonna say Rosé.
Wow, she was the best and the surprise. Go off, sis.
I am the dessert.
And then I no.
No. My dark horse for the evening was Candy. Candy has tradition. I was expecting Candy to do bad and get eliminated tonight. Truly.
No, same. We said that.
We talked about it. We were like, if they're gonna eliminate,
I was thinking,
eliminate anyone tonight, it was going to be Candy.
Candy is going home.
Because like Rose is your Courtney act. Like she is a robot. She is.
Yes.
She's a robot.
I will agree on that. Rose is the Courtney act. Yes.
Courtney
Act's big overseas. Courtney Act is huge in the UK. Huge.
And hopefully Rose becomes huge in Scotland.
Did Courtney Act win?
No, exactly. That's the point. And her looks were better.
Thank you.
She didn't wear tulle everywhere. Gottmik was Zachary, I get how Dark Horse could be Gottmik for this episode. Gottmik performed better than we expected. Truly. But I for me it was Candy tonight because Candy has done bad in every lip sync musical challenge that they've done. Candy's been bottom 2 for some of those performances. Yeah. And the level of performance she brought today was just higher than in past weeks. Alex, who was your dark horse for the evening?
My dark horse was the music video for Lucky because it was fucking fierce.
Lucky was a good song. What is with Drag Race having good music now?
This, especially in Drag Race US, these final songs are usually just like, they're all on the stage. It looks the same, like whatever. But like, wow, this was good. Yeah. Tiffany. No, exactly. Yeah. No, 100% that. Yes. So good. I will be watching that again. If that was like its own standalone thing that was just like outside of Drag Race, I'd be like, look at this fun aesthetic that they're going for. Work, so good for them. But yeah, fierce.
Yeah, I can see it. Clapback was fun, but Clapback their verses weren't long enough.
Yeah, I wanted it.
We should rank those. We should rank final.
We should rank top 4 songs.
Yes.
That would be fun.
We all know what's gonna win. Come on, everyone knows the winner. But
what do we?
Yeah, Reach You Broke You. Duh.
Well, that's All Stars.
That's All Stars.
Oh, we're not counting. Oh, I thought we put them all together.
I'd like to address Zachary's comment for a moment. Courtney Act is not as good as Rose. Rose has more talent and looks better than Courtney Act, and Rose has not pissed off RuPaul. Okay, first of all, Courtney Act is not as good as Rose. That is incorrect. Rose has more talent and looks better than Courtney Act. That is not correct. Rose is a more attractive man. I will give you that. Courtney is stunning and looks like a woman. I don't know. That's not everything in drag, but like Courtney's stunning. I don't know how you can say Rose looks better. And Rose has not pissed off RuPaul. Can't speak to that, but
I agree with Zach. Sorry.
You think that Rose is a prettier queen than Courtney?
Mm-hmm. No, Courtney's a prettier queen, but I think Rose has more talent than Courtney does.
I think that Rose has a more rounded.
I'm putting Rose as Stephanie's child. I think Stephanie's child is super talented. All three of them together,
like
Jen, Rose, and Laguna.
Yeah, like Courtney Act is fuck, but I think that Rose has a more like well-rounded resume.
Yeah,
but I do think that Courtney Act looks better and has better looks.
Agreed.
Yeah. I would like to mention UK Hun is not a top 4 song. Obviously, it would be way up there.
Let's just put it in just for fun, though, because it's so good.
Destiny's Child, Say My Name, Bing Bang Bong. Okay, I agree with you, Tiffany and Alex. Expected to not like Lucky, but I did. Dolores, we are right there with you. Tiffany ready to fight with Zachary in the comments for the Courtney Act shade. Rose is the hotter man of the two. Courtney is the hotter woman of the two.
Ready for chaos at this point.
We are all choosing violence tonight. Happy Aries season, everyone.
Did they put up what Zachary just said? Did they really, Zachary?
Remade it. I would love to see it because
Zachary sent me the link to that. Yeah, Zachary sent me the link so I can send it to
Destroyers, legendarily Bag of Chips, Blue Hydrangea, and Davina DeCampo slayed their song "Break Up Bye Bye." in
Bye.
UK season 1. V, of course, fire. You Sag, my Saggy baby.
I think we should get to our new award, guys.
Yes,
our new award. Yo, folks at home, we have renamed the Wendy Williams Award RIP officially because we have a new worst performance.
Should we have them guess what they think it is?
Folks,
what do you guys think that we've changed the Wendy Williams Award to?
And the only hint I'm going to use is something in common with Wendy.
We will say it was a similarly, but actually, if anything, worse performance on The Masked Singer. It leaked. They are, for better or worse, an LGBT icon. They are. You can't say that they aren't.
Yeah, they are.
They aren't necessarily a good icon, but they are an icon.
I want to see if people guess that.
Yep. Can anyone guess who our Hot Mess Express Award is named after?
Everyone's like, bitch, what are you talking about?
I think they'll get it. I think they'll get it.
Oh, V got V, Caitlyn Jenner. Folks at home.
Yes.
Zachary as well said it. Caitlyn Jenner. V is a Masked Singer stan. We will also need to post Caitlyn Jenner's performance because it is truly horrible. It is La La Ree bag dress bad.
Yeah.
Oh God. So we are now presenting the Caitlyn Jenner Hot Mess Express Award for the week. Tiffany agrees with Alex for tonight. Alex, why don't you address that comment?
Oh my God. Every time that RuPaul goes, it's just so great to see you girls, you kids out here. Candy, take a look at this photo. And then it's like, you're fine. Like, it's no, girl, that is not the tea. No.
I will say
no.
That was some of the best acting RuPaul has done in years.
Ever.
And I watched all of AJ and the Queen.
Okay.
You better shape up.
You better get shape ups. Okay, so let's start with Alex though. Does your does your hot mess go with Tiffany tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I really it doesn't feel right to give any of these queens a hot mess tonight because everyone fucking nailed it.
Everyone fucking nailed it tonight.
Like I'll say like whatever crap I'm saying about Rosé and like I'm reading everybody, but like honestly though, like Rosé's performance in everybody's fucking performance is competitive as hell. Like everyone nailed tonight. Like if anyone's game, they all killed it. You know, like we're really splitting hairs here, so it doesn't feel fair to even give any of them. So yeah, fucking RuPaul gets it. Oh yeah.
Josh, how about you? Did you have a Caitlyn Jenner Hot Mess Express Award tonight?
Absolutely. My Caitlyn Jenner Hot Mess Express is Caitlyn Jenner. Okay. That's who mine is. Caitlyn Jenner's a mess this week.
Stop. Don't do that.
Oh, Malibu, baby. No,
Malibu.
That's not even something Caitlyn Jenner says, but that's something.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Okay. I would have to say, really, I do want to say, my Hot Mess Express is Rosé talking about how white she is in her lyrics. Okay. Talking about how much her family, about how white she is specifically. That's like that single line is, I think, what really pushed it over the edge for me.
When she said American Dream, or what was it?
It was not. It's not the look. It's not the look. Like that's not the strategy you go into the final with. Dolores right in here with me. Borderline Rosé, but I do like her.
It's okay, Dolores. I still love you.
Zachary also made the comment, we're going to flip out over the Frock Destroyers UK, hun. It's better than the original.
I mean, I do have the link. Should I play it?
No, we can't. But we will review it next week.
Can't. We'll listen to it after.
We will, and we will let y'all know what we think next week. Folks, that is our show for this evening. What a fun episode. This was it was a great night hanging out with y'all. I love it. I always appreciate it. Let's talk about where the people can find us outside of the Couch Potato Queens. Alex, why don't you start?
You can follow me on Instagram at alexdoesitall.jpg. I'll follow you back and talk to me about Drag Race, y'all. I'm never doing anything.
Except working together.
Yeah, that's it.
So Josh, tell us about what else we've got going on the channel.
Oh, well, firstly, you can follow me at Mendel's8, and you can follow Sam at Sam Meier Comedy.
Yep, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook.
Perfect. For With the channel, we have our Bravo Bunch podcast. If you watch Bravo shows, me, Sam Henson, and Christian will post every Friday at noon. So if you want to watch that, we just posted our most recent episode covering all the Bravo Housewives Below Deck drama. We also cover the challenge, which me and I think Brandon are going to be doing the All-Stars. We just talked about it today. So we're going to do an All-Stars challenge as well. And then me and Alex will be covering the Circle starting next week. We will post more information about that, but we're looking to be posting that. We're thinking of doing it live, but we will see what we're doing with it. And then over the summer, me and Alex will be covering Big Brother as well. So if you're a Big Brother fan and like the live feeds or the show, check us out.
Let us know. Hit us up. We'll chat.
Can I let the cat out of the bag? We're doing a partnership with another channel, I believe. Is that correct, Josh?
Yeah, so we are in the talks with, it's not official, so I don't know if I want to say it yet.
Okay, so we'll keep it under wraps. But
so we do have a friend at another channel who we are in plan to figure something out with and potentially work with them.
And I would just
bring up.
Yep, I wanted to say it as well. Zachary, Caitlyn Jenner thinking about running for governor, meeting with 45, which no surprises there. There is a reason outside of The Masked Singer that we have chosen Caitlyn Jenner for this award. She's a terrible human being. She has killed someone, lest we forget, despite the fact that she was at one point the best athlete in the world. Oh, girl, we hate Caitlyn Jenner. This is not like a pro Caitlyn Jenner. That is why she is the name of the Hot Mess Express Award.
Also, I will give a shout out. Zachary mentioned Jolene. Jolene is like my mentor, so make sure to check out Jolene's podcast as well. Jolene Lunzer, she is incredible. She's so funny. She's been so good to me. So I will send some love to Jolene as well.
She is lovely.
If you're looking to watch a show, watch Circle and Netflix. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be talking about
me and Alex will be slaying it. We're probably going to do live, so you'll want to come on and chat with us.
Folks, that is all the time we have for tonight. It's been a really fun week. I love doing this with y'all. Remember, don't let anyone dull your sparkle. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.